The story of Hades and Persephone is one of the most famous in Greek mythology, but also one of the darkest. Today we find out how the innocent goddess of spring and growth transitioned to become the highly respected queen of the underworld. The Olympian gods had just defeated the Titans and won the Titanomachy, meaning they could now rule the universe. The three brothers, Hades, Zeus and Poseidon, drew lots to determine which part of the universe they would control, the skies, the seas, or the underworld. Zeus drew the sky, Poseidon the seas, and Hades the underworld, the place where souls would be judged and ultimately live their afterlife. For such a big task, Hades needed a wife to help him out. Persephone was the beautiful daughter of Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, and Zeus, the king of the gods. Her original name was not actually Persephone, it was Kori, meaning young girl or maiden, and was known as the goddess of spring and growth. Hades had expressed an interest in Kori. After all, she was a beautiful woman, as the daughter to the goddess of the harvest. And so he approached Zeus to seek permission to approach Kori. Zeus, the gentleman that he was, allowed Hades to take her by force, but only because Zeus and Hades knew that Demeter would never allow her beautiful goddess of spring to marry the king of the underworld. So one day, there she was picking flowers in a meadow with her friends the Oceanids, but strayed away from them and was left alone, distracted by the beautiful Narcissus before her. Suddenly the earth opened before her, and there appeared Hades. He grabbed her, dragging her forcefully into his chariot pulled by coal-black horses. In an instant, they were back beneath the earth, travelling to the underworld. Her cry only reached Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft, who told her mother Demeter she's in trouble. Demeter raged upon the earth, searching for her daughter, and the whole earth stopped growing and thriving, resulting in mass starvation. She was able to convince Zeus to force Hades to release Kori, but she had already eaten some pomegranate seeds that Hades had given her, binding her to the underworld. Why? Because Zeus had made it clear that if she consumes any food while she is in the underworld, that's how she would be bound to the underworld forever. She would now have to spend 1/3 of her time with her new husband Hades, and the remaining 2/3 of the year with the other gods and Demeter. Her annual return to the earth in spring was marked by the flowering of the meadows and the sudden growth of the new grain. Her return to the underworld in winter, on the other hand, saw the dying down of plants and all natural growth stopping. From this point on, she became known as Persephone, meaning to bring death. Yeah, way cooler than her previous name in my opinion. Even though her arrival in the underworld was tragic, Persephone made the place her own, becoming the true queen of the underworld. While simultaneously remaining the goddess of spring, Persephone took on this role of infernal goddess of death wholeheartedly, becoming known as the Dread Goddess, and often being more respected and feared than her husband, the original god of the dead. While Persephone and Hades didn't have any children together, Persephone did have children with her father Zeus. Yeah, welcome to Greek mythology. Subscribe for more myths brought to life.